to my channel, and if you're new here, then welcome. My name is Maddie, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I'll be watching episode 5 of season 2 of Fruits Basket. I have been waiting 7 or 8 years for this episode. I've been waiting for it ever since the reboot was announced. Last episode, I went crazy when I found out this was the episode that was going to be for this week, and I've been going insane all week just waiting for this episode because I've just been waiting for it for so long. As I mentioned before, I'm pretty sure Kureno is one of my favorite characters, and this is his anime debut. He was not in the original anime, so one of the biggest things I was looking forward to in the reboot was seeing Kureno actually animated, because he had never been before, and he's going to be in this episode. And he's not just going to be a cameo. He had one cameo in season 1 where we only saw a little bit of him when he was in the car with Akito, but that was not enough for sure. That was just a little teaser. But now we get to see him fully. Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking excited. I'm gonna go crazy during this episode because I've just been waiting for him because he's just so beautiful and so sweet and so kind. He deserves to have an anime debut, and we are finally here. Also, this is the episode where their summer break starts and they go to the haunted house, and a lot of people were speculating if that part was going to be animated because it was more like a little bit of a filler in the manga, but it did end up in the anime, so I'm excited to see that because that's a pretty fun time. Well, let's just get right into it because I cannot wait anymore, so let's get started. We're starting right off at the store. Oh my god! He's coming! And that's his voice, right? Oh, yes! Of course, we gotta remember carrying the whole pile of chips and they just fall to the floor. Just like Toru. Just like how Arisa met Toru. Exactly like it. She even remembers it. She has a whole flashback. See, that's why she thinks they're a lot alike. And they are, in a lot of ways. Yes. Oh. She's so amused over it. It's adorable. Oh, okay. I have no words. I'm just so excited. Aww. Great way to open it. Got me in my feelings already. Also, while the intro is going, and I'll probably talk about this more after the episode, but I will mention the age gap. I'm super scared of how, anime onlys are going to react to it. I'm really, really nervous. I have a lot of mixed feelings on it that I will go over afterwards, but I just want to let you know that I do recognize the age gap. So it is very uncomfortable to talk about, because at the same time, they're so cute, but it's just the circumstances of their age gap make it really uncomfortable. So it's a really mixed feelings I have a lot with it. Can you tell I'm nervous? Everyone's like, okay, we got a few seconds, summer is starting. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of High School Musical, the second movie where they're just waiting for summer to start. The same exact thing. That's right. I love that their designs in the background. They're just stick figures. Okay. She's extra prepared. Those two are such an underrated duo. We're not gonna see them like at all during summer break. Like, come on. Like they're the same person. You know what? I feel ya. Go to a haunted house? That's what they will be doing. She should not take on a second job. Right? That's already enough of a job. Totally. They're both, like I've said, they're her parents. Uh-huh, we're gonna be getting into that. Yep. You're like, that's what you all think of me? But just wait. He's coming again. Aw. A cute child. Oh no. Kitty ears! His ears are just like vibrating. The rainbow with the background. Is it that hot? He looks like he's in a music video. He had it coming. Pulls out his shirt. I love when he does that to Yuki. Oh, Toru's gonna love this. Honestly, I would have had the same reaction as her though, because I'm not into that stuff either. He don't have none. They're like, why? We ain't, no. And of course, Toru can't say no. Not if everyone else wants to go. It's like not, before she even goes in, she's already scared. I'd have to say I am. It's not that serious. Yes, it's completely fine to avoid it. It's just like, I would not be as willing to do it as she is if she's scared. Like, no. I just turn around and say, y'all, go ahead. And they're all just like so unfazed by everything. He's just laughing. I suppose so. She's laughing and crying at the same time. No, 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 no. That's how you'll get yourself hurt. All the bandages on her head. Her noodle arm. Uh-oh. Here we go again. It's not the time! Poor thing is scared! And she refuses to open her eyes! Like, someone do something! It was that easy. He is right. Yes! This is the best part of, like, this whole haunted house thing. It just makes up a crazy story about it. Why is Haru not, like, an author or a screenwriter? Because, I mean, the fact that he comes up with this, like, just off the fly is impressive. And why does he have to make it so sad? He still has the arrow through his head. It's just this whole long story that's like so sad. Why do you have to make it so sad? Yep, let's go get her head. He just yanks it off. And they take it so seriously. Like, I'm not surprised. It's okay, they're rich. Of course, like everyone thinks their family is models. Don't separate them. Don't do it. Not really. I remember this. I remember all this. It's like iconic. And I love how like dumbfounded Kyo is. He's like the only sane one there. Yes, this is what I really wanted to get into. Okay. I'm ready. Ah, there he is! Again. Ah. I can't even watch this because I'm just gonna scream. Like, look at, oh my god. Yes. Oh my gosh, I freak out over him almost as much as I freak out over Kyo. Like, they're really close together, honestly. Alright, let's keep going. I want to see this happen. She, like, bolted. I'll get hangry. She's so relatable. Oh, he's so cute! So freaking cute. And it's sad to think like this is the only episode we'll really see him smiling. The rest of it, he'll just be like completely down. Aww. No. He had never been to a convenience store before. Like, how heartbreaking is that? At least she realizes that this is not practical. Because he's just like been closed off from the world for so long. Right? Oh, this is the point where she gets like really pissed off. Really? Yes, he does. And it's like so sad. The waitress is just like, ooh, what's going on? No. Oh. He's like stunned. Well, for another reason, he's never been like told something like that before, so like that probably actually at the same time made him feel really good. Yep. Arisa and Calm, like, no. She gets worked up easily, but that's alright. She's like, you have. Oh my gosh! He's so precious! I can't take it! He's so beautiful too. Like, he's just so pretty! Ah! My soul is like currently leaving my body right now. I'm so happy. Well, of course! Like, how can you not? I love Arisa. So, of course he's gonna love her too. Yes, I don't think so. Aww. I love how it just changed to that subject out of nowhere. Yes, even he's like, you would be scared. That's a long story, huh? Oh, there's more to come. Although it's not all fun and excitement, sadly. If only. That is like such a pretty picture. Oh my gosh. I'm like internally blushing. Oh yep, that's the big reveal. That darn Akito. Ruining everything. Oh. It was like so happy for the most part, and then that ending is just like doesn't leave me with a good feeling. Oh, okay, which one is that? I've been thinking since last episode that the one after this one would be the one where Rin visits Shigure, and I think that's a quote from there. I don't know, do I have to like check back from my copy again? I think I will, just in case it's not, but I think it is. Because I'm pretty sure that was Shigure's voice, it really sounded like it, so I think it is. It is. It says right here, so what, are you just stupid? And that says, are you really this stupid? So that's the one. Okay, I am so happy to be seeing more Rin. Like, she'll be in this episode a lot more than the last one for sure then. Ooh, I'm looking forward to it. That's gonna be exciting. Also, the hat comes back into play in this part. So it's gonna be a great episode. I am looking forward to that one. Like, at this point, the beach arc is getting so close. After this, does the beach arc start after that part? I'm pretty sure, yes. So like by episode 7, the beach arc should be starting. Unless they decide to go out of order again. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be like episode 7. So like next week, we'll get the combo between Shigure and Rin in the hat and that whole deal again. And then the beach arc will start. Oh, it's so close. I cannot wait. Well, let's talk about this episode. So, I loved it, of course. I think it was executed really well, felt really fast, but every episode feels really fast because I never want it to end. I freaking love Kureno, as I've already stated. He is just the sweetest. I like how most of this was told between his point of view because I can't remember if it was in the manga. For some reason I thought most of their meeting and like before that was told in Arisa's point of view. Again, maybe I should like look back and see. No, it was told, like most of it was told in Kureno's point of view. So, I don't know why I remembered it in Arisa's, but I guess, yeah, that makes sense. I like how it was told in his point of view because the most fascinating thing about him is that he's so isolated, so seeing his true feelings about going out and meeting someone new for the first time in ages was really fascinating to see. His whole story arc is so interesting, and he's actually one of the characters that really play a big part in the overall plot. Like, without him, the plot would not be the same at all. He does a lot of things that are like the catalyst to the overall plot of the series. So he will be showing up a lot more later, and some revelations will be coming along with his appearances that I cannot wait to see. So like I did say, I do love the relationship between him and Arisa. I think it's really cute. The only thing is the age difference and the fact that at this point Arisa is still 17, which makes her underage. So it's a really uncomfortable situation because I love them. I think their dynamic is so freaking cute. They have so much chemistry, but he's 26 and she's 17, so it's a really hard situation there. The only way I can defend it a little is that at this point, she's like almost out of her teens, and at this point that we're in right now, it's not like they're dating at all. So to some extent, not a lot of problematic stuff is going on. However, 17 and 26 is still a pretty huge gap because when you're a teen, you're at a completely different stage in your life as compared to someone in their late 20s. And the problem I do have with age gaps is one person, that being the older person, having more authority over the younger person. However, Kureno is not really like that at all. He is not someone who would take advantage of someone at all, and I don't think he'd do that to Arisa, which is great because he really is so kind and so good to her overall, so I don't think he'd do that, but there is still that gap there. But at least Arisa kind of like acknowledges it. She's like, oh, this is kind of wrong. I am still nervous of how anime onlys are going to take it. Time will only tell. I'll just have to see what's going on in the discourse after I wrap up this video and just go check out on Tumblr and YouTube and all that, but I hope it doesn't sway anyone's thoughts overall about this series because despite the age gaps and all that, it's still a great series. And we gotta remember that it was first written at a time where these things were a little more accepted than they are now, so this is just a part of the series that's really outdated, is the age gaps. As long as we remember that, I think this series will be not as criticized on its like age gaps. We can still recognize that it's problematic, but we can also remember that it was written during a different time where these things were more accepted and all that. Well, I think that's all I have to say. In a super good mood because we saw Kureno and I cannot wait to watch this episode again, which I definitely am because I have got to see his beautiful face again. I'll be back next week with my reaction to episode 6. Cannot wait for it, so we have to wait another week sadly, but I will be back for it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more anime related videos and anime reactions. And also be sure to click that bell icon beside the subscribe button if you want to be notified for whenever I post a new video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!